What's up, podcast fans? It's your buddy Adam, the PhD, the previously heavy dude, and this is a very special episode of the Million Pound Mission podcast. Now, you're going to get to listen in as I do a one-on-one coaching session with one of my clients for my Transformation ReBoot program. We're going to dig deep into their top transformation danger zones and come up with actionable steps they can implement right away. And you need to listen in and you can implement those same steps to get better results for yourself. Now, be sure to hang out after the episode to learn how you can do a free 10-day trial inside of my Transformation ReBoot program. All right, let's dive into the coaching session. All right, Janet, welcome to your hot seat session. How's it going?
I'm doing amazing. How you doing, Adam?
You're looking zen in your zen corner there. I like it.
It's my zen space.
That's awesome. Great lighting. So give me a quick update on how things are going, and then we can hammer away for about 15 minutes here.
Well, I seem to be. I mean, I'm just getting started on all this. So it's kind of like I'm still trying to find the right fit, I guess, is what I'm trying to do. I've lost a couple pounds.
Good.
That's just because I'm moving more, which
Good.
I'm forcing myself to like get up from my desk and move, which is good. I'm still struggling with the diet. Don't know which way to go because of the vegetarian thing. It's like nothing seems to really fit as far as everything that's on, that you're offering, because you have a lot of meat in a lot of your meals that you set up. So that's what I'm struggling with. I'm really struggling with finding the proper, I don't want to say diet, because I know how to eat as far as health, but I know I tend to overeat a lot of fats because I eat a lot of nuts. I don't know. Any suggestions?
Yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about fats as long as they're healthy fats. Like nuts are fine. That's if you're eating.
I eat eggs every day.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I eat like a dozen eggs every day almost. I eat a lot of eggs and nuts. Anytime in any of the plans that I've got out there, if you see a protein source that's meat, you could sub in eggs or you could sub in a vegetarian protein source. But we want to
typically, it's beans or it's, like quinoa, one of those things, which I don't know how those, but it's like the diet. And then she said, I don't know what plan to pick. That's my whole thing. It's like, I'm kind of like vegetarian I do the intermittent because I do that, but I just keep my window at 8, which I was reading on the side. I was reading, women should be 10 hours. I can't even imagine eating for 10 hours.
Yeah. Well, eight's okay as long as you feel like like all like hormonal cycle, everything is good, and you're not feel like anything's changing hormonally. Then you're good. You can stick with the 8 hour window, and that's okay. With your intermittent fasting window, what I would do is just focus on when you eat. Let's get some healthy fats in, and let's get a protein source in, and. So, obviously you're gonna get a lot of vegetables in being a vegetarian.
Well, but you have to understand that most vegetarians are pastatarians, not vegetarians. You realize that?
Yeah. So we want to avoid processed carbs. So if we make it as simple as possible, it's like whole food, get a protein and a healthy fat, avoid processed carbs. Boom. Those are your rules.
Oh, that's easy enough.
Yeah. If you can do that, you're in vegetarian weight loss heaven right there. But you're right. A lot of people are like, I'm a vegan. I eat only cake, or whatever. And
Exactly. There's a lot of things out there that you don't, that are vegetarians. So, that aren't exactly healthy for you.
Yeah. So, no, I think let's just have super simple rules. So are you pretty good about being consistent with your intermittent fasting window? Do you feel like that's easy?
Because it fits into my schedule.
Good.
It's usually from like 5 in-the-morning till 2, usually. That's just because that's just the way it fits in my schedule. Because that's my last meal is at 2, and then I'm on to the evening schedule, and there's usually no time in the evening schedule to fit food in, so it works out perfectly.
Good. Yeah, I'm doing 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. right now, and it's I've noticed since I've shifted up, like my friend Alexa Sherm recommended, and I'm sleeping so much better because my food is digesting. I'm not eating right before I go to bed, so
Right.
it's nice.
Right. So, which makes it nice. I still don't sleep, but yeah, it definitely makes a difference. And that was another thing. I listened to that podcast too, and it's like I think I'm in cortisol world. I think I'm like just totally, because that's my life. That's what I live.
Right.
I'm go 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 from the time I get up to the time I fall into bed. I'm go go go. So I need to really start focusing on trying to slow down a little bit. So that's been a challenge. It's been a challenge for me.
The first step is you realize that. So now you're mindful of it. So that's a huge first step, because a lot of people just put the old blinders on and just keep going until hospital, And
Right.
I've been there. I've done it 3 times. I've worked myself into the hospital 3 different times, but it's been like 6 years since the last times I learned my lesson finally.
Right.
And you think you're dying enough times, you'll eventually learn your lesson. So you're mindful of it. That's good. And the term that I like to use inside my own head is relaxed pace. So with my work schedule, I'm like, okay, am I in a relaxed pace right now? So do I feel like I can actually breathe in between client sessions? Can I breathe? Do I have time to eat? Do I have time to just get a workout in? Do I have time to read for 10 minutes? I try to read for at least 10 minutes every day. And if I'm not getting those things in, I'm missing out on my relaxed pace a little bit. My pace is too strong and I need to back up. So those little investments in you are what keep the cortisol levels lower.
Right.
So, I would set it, for everybody, it's gonna be a little bit different. But for me, it's like, I got to have time to work out. I got to have time to read. I got to have time to connect with my family. I got to have time to eat. And I've got to have time to meditate. If I don't have those 5 things, then the pace is not working for me. It's not going to work for my life. So you need to come up with your own little list of benchmarks of things that you can signify whether you are or aren't being mindful of your pace.
Right. And for me, because I meditate every morning and every night. That's at the beginning of the day and the end of the day. It's like all the craziness in between. I am finding that I am trying to get up from my desk more and move more, so I'm not like just focus. Yep. So that's helping a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that was another question I have. So I've been, I love, I have to tell you, I love the calendar, the check off the calendar, because I'm a task person. I love the task. So beginning of December, I started 75 squats every morning, and I've done it every single morning because I just love.
You like the X.
Exactly.
You're just like Jerry Seinfeld. Just write the X.
Just the X. So I love
Good.
that. The second thing, when you had talked about setting a goal for, like a far off goal, the building that I work in has 4 floors, and I cannot get up a flight of stairs without getting winded. I can't. It's
Okay.
like I didn't realize how bad I had let my body go. It's kind of sad actually that I didn't even realize that I had lost it. I'm just completely out of shape. So even getting up 1 flight of stairs has been hard for me. So my goal is to get up the 4 flights in one go. Because normally I do it, but I stop. I just stop to breathe.
So you do it though. You do. So you take the stairs every day.
Yeah, and I've been trying to. I basically been. Well, that's one of my changes. I've been doing the stairs. That's when I take a break. I usually go and I'll walk a flight of stairs, a couple flights of stairs.
I love it.
Just to try and get the body moving and get the blood pumping again. But that's one of my goals. So it's just setting those goals, get them out there, and just working at it. So yeah. I'm working at it. So I am listening, Adam. I am listening.
Yeah, I think with that the goal achieving process, the new tool that I added to this cycle, when you're setting your 2019 goals, I think a great goal for that would be able to walk that 4 flights and not get winded.
Right.
And then we can notch that back to a quarterly goal of I walk it 2 times a day or however many times during the quarter. And then, if you're in there 5 days a week or whatever it is, you can kind of do the math there and I can help you do that. But just like setting a little, like you could use that as your habit tracker too. And so if you switch from the squats, you can be like, all right, did I walk up and down, 3 times today, or whatever the number is for you,
Right.
and doing that, because it's just
Right.
putting in the work. I mean, it's for stuff like this, it's just showing up for the goal. And you know, with business stuff, it's a little bit hard. It's like, well, I want to make $1 million. Well, there are a lot of variables that happen there, but with calorie burn, it's like, let's just show up and burn some damn calories, and you know, the rest will take care of itself. So that's nice. And you're somebody that's not, you know, you're not afraid of working. You know, you're a hard worker. You know, you're a super hard worker. So.
But I'm struggling with, you know, I don't want to get back in the gym yet. I'm just not there yet. So I'm doing things here at home. You know, like in the mornings, I'll do 20 minutes of HIIT, or I'll do,
Perfect.
you know, type of things. But as far as my problem is, I have an addictive personality. So I'm the one that if I go back in the gym, I know I'll be obsessed again like I was before, which is basically what I do. I go in obsession mode.
Yeah.
So I need to try and find balance.
Yeah.
Balance is my mantra.
Yeah.
Balance is my mantra. So.
Yeah, and I'll be here to kind of keep you accountable to that. But I think that you're making some really nice shifts right now, Janet. Like you're starting to move. We're starting to drop a little bit of weight. You're doing the check thing. You're getting the goals. Like you're plugging into this where, you know, a month back, you know, or
I couldn't even sit down and watch the video.
Exactly.
Of that, yes.
100%. You're like, well, I've been in the group for a month. I haven't watched any of the videos yet. Like the welcome video. Yeah, I haven't watched the welcome video yet. So huge progress. And that's something to be proud of, because I know you have the type of personality that, like, you're driven, and it's very easy to slip into, well, yeah, I'm doing okay, but I'm not there yet, that next thing.
Right.
So, and I just want you to delete that from your mindset of, like, be present. And like, you are rocking it right now. You're building momentum. I know that you can feel that too. Like you're kind of getting your mojo going, and just keep showing up. Just keep showing up and putting one foot in front of the other. Don't worry about it. Those goals will fall, and I'll be here to cheer you along when, like, we're going to celebrate together every single goal you nail. But just focus on what you're doing right now, because it's working, and this is good. So be proud of that too. Don't get too caught up in where you used to be fitness wise and where you want to be fitness wise. It's like, the Janet right now needs you to be here. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. I get it. I get it.
So you're in a good spot. Like, really, I'm super fired up. It's been a good round of calls today. People are making progress. This is fun, you know, and seeing people.
You are such an inspiration, Adam. You just are. Just are. It's
Well, I appreciate it.
I'm telling you, it's your energy.
Well, I tell people that you can plug in and borrow some of what I got until you get your own going. But, like, you're a good example of that. You're getting your own stuff going now, and you've got good life momentum. You know, we're you know, a week and a half, and we're done with the holiday season. That's good. And so 2019 is going to be big for you.
As long as I can avoid the chip dip, I'll be good. I'm addicted to the chip dip.
You can
That's
do
the
it.
one holiday thing that I do every year. That's it. Just the holiday year.
Well, just, you know, good use of cheat meals as needed. You know, you can have a big vat of chip dip as needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go all out, and then you'll never want it again. Like, oh, chip dip.
Exactly.
Gross.
Exactly.
Till
next year.
Yeah. So anything else that you want to chat about? Any danger zones or anything coming up next couple weeks?
No, I mean, my schedule is just so jam packed that it's go, 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 go. So I don't have anything like holiday parties or anything. The only thing that I have is the huge danger zone is right outside of my cubicle is the community table where everybody puts their stuff that they bring in, you know, every cookie, every cake, every candy, you know, it's like, and I've actually been pretty good. I haven't had anything. So knock on wood, you know, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. All
right. So I've got a strategy for you. We'll call it the Janet Starr strategy. The patented, it's now patented. Patented I TM'd that. We, so if you feel the urge to go to the table of doom,
right,
go hit the stairs first. Go walk down and then walk back up. And then if you still feel like it, then, you know.
Oh, good idea. Actually, that's a good idea.
That'll give you time to pause. It's going to make you sweat. You can get a little shot of endorphins, and more times than not, it's going to work. So even if it's only like halfway down and back, that's okay too. But go hit the stairs and come back. And that's going to be a little reminder, especially if you come up winded, you're like, oh, damn. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this.
This is exactly why. Yeah, that's why I don't need to hit the table.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Or just go and like be that person that just tips the table on one side and it all the food slides down to the trash can. That's okay too.
Yeah, they would probably murder me if that was the case.
I hate you all. Yeah, that'll be awesome. So yeah, no, I think no, you're in a great spot. Like I'm really excited for you. I'm just fired up from call to call. We've had some really nice momentum here, and I think it's just gonna keep going that direction. You've got momentum behind you, and I'm gonna keep stoking the fire for you. So I've got your back.
I so appreciate it, Adam. I do. I really do.
Hey, thanks for hanging out for a minute after the episode. I hope you got a ton of value out of that coaching session. Now, if you are ready to reclaim control over your health and be a part of an amazing community and support system, I want you to head on over to millionpoundmission.com and start your free 10-day trial inside of my Transformation ReBoot program. Now, as part of this program, you get to do monthly one-on-one strategy sessions with me, just like you heard here today. We also do weekly small group support sessions, monthly deep dive discussions, and the daily interaction and support you'll get inside of our community page is unlike anything you have ever experienced in your fitness journey. Now, I know that you are probably somebody that is willing to put in the effort to reach your transformation goals. And if you allow me to add some structure, accountability, and support around that effort, you'll be able to gain amazing momentum and feel unstoppable. So head on over to millionpoundmission.com and start your risk-free 10-day free trial of the Transformation ReBoot program. My friend, I will look forward to doing your welcome video chat session soon.